The difference right here. Coors is the one.
Stand back, America. Because we're going to turn the bird loose. Bill Elliott and the Coors-smelling Thunderbird are out to win. And when the smoke clears, Coors is the one.
Do me a favor, don't tell Carla that Cheers is on 5 times a week. That's 5 times more Diane than she's used to.
Cheers, weeknights at 10:30, right here on Channel 3.
Welcome back to the Coach Charlie Bailey Show. Coach, Southern Mississippi jumped out to a 14-0 lead. It was a little bit like the Florida State game when they jumped out on us real early there.
Well, you know, the first half, we should have gotten some points on the scoreboard, but we didn't. We turned the ball over. We were in great field position. Didn't get anything on the scoreboard. Whenever you get great field position, you want to come out there at least 3 points or so, but we didn't get anything with the turnovers. But you know, our young men, once again, came back, and they fought back. And, you know, we've had so many emotional games right in a row. It's been unbelievable. You know, the Mississippi State game down there, and then the Alabama game, the Tulane game, and now this one. So many close ball games, and, you know, our football players are a little bit emotionally drained right now. And but last night, I thought they came back in the second half and played quite well.
I thought they did, too, and we have had the opportunity to score. This team can move the football. As I mentioned to you a little bit earlier, you know, with a little bit of luck, we could be 6-1. This is probably a very good 3-4 team.
Yes, you know, it's opening kickoff, and it's William Arnold returning it. William's going to be a good return man. He really is, and he's also going to be a good wide receiver. Here we set up a double screen. You know, we've been using what we call the single screen, but here we have a double screen. That's Wayne Pryor catching, making a good run. And you see right away we're in great field position. And here he's running a little isolation play inside, lead play. And first time John Norman carried the ball, and he fumbles, and they get the ball. This is Marlon Brown making a great play from backside on the option play. And Marlon, I think, is an All-American football player. I really do. He makes things happen, and Marlon Brown is really helping Memphis State win. Here they throw a little turning pass, and they get a big play. Here we have them at 3rd and long, and we went to our nickel defense, and they ran an option, and we didn't defend it very well. We had a guy come up and miss the tackle. Here they're trying to hit us inside with a little fullback belly, and there's Carpenter making a good play. Here they are running the option. We hit him real good. They fumble. Rick Fredette there, number 61, makes the play. Rick, as you see, is in there for Toriette, who's gotten hurt. Here we run a little option pass. Fake the option, hit the tight end on a dump pass, and once again, we're in great field position.
And both these teams are really playing physical football, too, Coach.
Yes, our traps wasn't very good last night. They really defended the trap well, and well, we didn't run that play very well at all. Here's Timmy sprinting out. Everybody's covered. He runs the football, but you see, Tim's got to learn to tuck that ball in a little bit more whenever he's running it. But we get, they said he was down. Here we run a little play-action pass, and he underthrows it, and they intercept it.
That was give them a little momentum there, too, didn't it, Coach?
That's correct. And this is a play we really had trouble on last night. It was a sweep. We didn't play the sweep very well at all. And Gandy kid, like I say, he ran up and down the field against us. It's a big play here, but big league football player Marlon Brown again, and knocks the ball loose. We get the football. It's great field position again. Here's the trap play that we didn't run very well.
But you got to be feeling here that we still have the ability to score because we're moving the ball so well.
All right, well, here we have a guy wide open, as you see, and he's overthrowing to Ray Kraft there, and there's the interception. Here they are. They're running a little trap play inside. What they try to do is just bang at you inside, and then try to go out there. They came out to line of scrimmage on some short yardage situations, and they forced us to jump off sides on a couple occasions. Here we are. We're holding them. Sprints out. We hold them. Now then, see, they're punting. Here we have roughing the punter call. But your young man should, you know, he's got to watch himself on those situations. Leaving his feet like that. Whenever you do, you have no body control. And sometimes you run into the punter.
They just get a little over-enthusiastic, don't they, Coach?
Yeah, that's correct. Here they miss a field goal. They attempt a field goal, and they miss it. It's good on our part.
Well, I thought that was a good omen because that was not a long field goal there.
Right. They were running a sweep. We don't get much inside-out help on that particular play. And there's a little play action. Now, this is where a young man gets beat inside, as you see right there on a post route.
And that was a major league catch, I thought, Coach.
Yes, it sure was. And that's what his responsibility is never get beat inside. He got beat inside, and that came up with a big play there. As you see, the score now is 7-0. And here we go for it. It was a 4th down and about 2 feet. And, you know, we probably should have kicked the field goal there, but I felt that we could make it, and we didn't, and they stopped us. It was a big play for them and a bad play for us. It's the last play of the half right here. Andy's trying to go long with the pass, and they intercept it. And that's it for halftime, and they go in 7-0.
Well, you know, going for the 4th down play, that's worked for us before, and it kept the momentum going in the Tulane game, and the way the Tigers are moving the football, I'm sure you thought they could go ahead and put it across.
Well, I felt we could get 2 feet. I really did, and, you know, we ran a short side sweep, and they defended it real well and made the hit.
Well, it's 7-0. The Tigers are moving the football, and we'll be back to the second half in just a moment.
Is a test. Can you name the one cola chosen more than any other? Here's a few hints. If you're like most people, one name quickly comes to your lips. The one chosen 10 million more times a day than Pepsi. Coca-Cola Classic. Now, if you put Coca-Cola Classic, America's favorite, next to Pepsi, we think you'll agree that this is not a test. Coca-Cola Classic. You can't beat the feeling.
Get ready to fall in love. Murdoch's Nissan Superstore has over 300 new Nissans, and one of them is exactly the car, truck, or van you're gonna love. These 87s, Pulsars, Pathfinders, Maximas, and more must be sold this month. You will get the best Nissan deal in Memphis, and that's a promise from Mr. Murdoch. Don't miss the super clearance at Murdoch's Nissan Superstore, where Murdoch means more of what you buy a Nissan for at the lowest price in Memphis. Winchester at Kirby, east of Hickory Ridge Mall.
Cherry Coke now has more cherry taste than ever before. Try the cherriest cherry Coke ever. Cherry, cherry, cherry Coca-Cola. Try Cherry Coke and Diet Cherry Coke. You can't beat the feeling.
For the Channel 3 Knowledge Bowl, Dr. Thomas G. Carpenter, President, Memphis State University.
Since 1912, Memphis State University has been dedicated to the advancement and to the education of our young people. Channel 3's Knowledge Bowl is an excellent opportunity for students in this area to improve their academic skills, to learn the value of teamwork, and, of course, to make an investment in their own future.
Memphis State University, a proud sponsor of the Channel 3 Knowledge Bowl.
Welcome back. I'm Johnny Dark, along with Coach Charlie Bailey. Coach, we're at halftime. The game is 7-0, but you know the Tigers have the ability to move the football. We just had some rough luck in the first half, a couple interceptions, fumbles, and I know that you've got to be confident that the Tigers can come back.
Yes, the thing at halftime that concerned me more than anything else was I don't think we were very physical that first half. And we talked about that all week long, what we had to do. You know, because Southern Miss, they're that type of football team. They're going to run it, run it, and run it. They were controlling the football. And our defense, I don't think, played very well the first half. We didn't gang tackle. They kind of pushed us around a little bit, and I was concerned about that. I felt we could move the football, but I was concerned about our defense.
Do you think they might have underestimated Southern Mississippi after beating Tulane and Alabama?
No, not really. Just, you know, they're a good football team, and, you know, they play about like us. They really do.
Well, they've always been physical as long as I can remember.
You know, our kickoff coverage, second half, as you see, it opens, and right away, every time our defense starts to play, they're always, our opponent always has great field position. And because of coverage, we didn't do a very good job on coverage. Here they are running an option, they fumble, but they recovered. It's a big play for us, though. And we force them into a long yardage situation. Here they are, they're running a draw, long yardage, very long, but we hold them right there. That's Reggie Dubose there making a big play for us. And start the second half with the option play, what we call the 28-29, which is a trap option, and Timmy makes a big play for us, and here he comes back, running it again, making another big play. And once again, as you see, we're moving the football. This right here was a third, and about, as you see right there, about 3, and they did a great job defending the play. It was an option play, and we punted. See, we got them backed up here. Carlos Hollowell missing a tackle.
Now, this is what hurts you, Coach.
Yes,
You got them down
sure
inside their 5-yard line, and they get out like this.
Right, Randall Cooper there makes a big play for us. And here we make a bad adjustment here. All at once they lined up and they shifted, and we had a blitz on, and we didn't cover a man. And here once again they get us on the short yardage thing. Our guys jump all sides, and this is a big play for them right here. We're in the man-to-man coverage, and Randall Cooper, he gets beat there. And with the tight end catching football, and they go up 14-0. And at this point, I knew we had to throw the football, so put Andy in the ball game, and he did a great job. Here he throws an out route to Charles Wilson. Charles is getting to be a big leg receiver.
He really is.
He can make some big plays for us, and once again, we're moving the football, but look what happens. We fumble it. It's Wayne there on a Arthur here. Rob does a great job on this play here. They fake the reverse, and he comes up and makes a great play on the sweep and force him into a long yardage situation. That's Rick Fredette, the nose guard, the redshirt freshman.
Now the defense is getting tough all of a sudden.
Right. Here they throw a long one, and Mike Nettles does a great job back there, on defense, defending that play. And here we start out again, and Andy throws a good pass right here to Elgin Perkins. Catches it out of the backfield. And here we're faking what we call the sprint draw, and he throws the ball there to Elgin, and as soon as he caught that pass, boy, they hit him. But
Coach,
that's what you do. That's our secondary receiver, and if the deep guys are covered, then that's your outlet. We run the sprint draw, and boy, that guy makes a big leg play for him.
Got to be pleased with it well, though.
Yeah, he threw the ball quite well. He overthrew that one. But, a guy that comes off the bench and does what he does is just unbelievable. Here he scrambles, makes a big throw to Charles Wilson, and Charles makes a big play and goes in the end zone, touchdown. That really gave us momentum. I mean, the crowd now got going, and we started playing some good football.
That was just a great play. That was an NFL kind of play there, it looked like.
Yeah, he did Andy, like I say, I just can't say enough about it. Here we stop them, and now they're in there punting. And we get a good bounce here. The ball bounces back. We get pretty good field position now. Start this next drive in good field position. Here we run the sweep with Elgin Perkins. He gets outside, makes a cut, gets upfield there, good yardage on the play. And really, I feel they didn't stop us much all night. The only thing we did, we stopped ourselves a few times. There's Andy trying to hit Dukac, and we call a bench route. He misses him. Here we have a 90 series on. Those little quick pass out there. I think that's Chris Martin makes a big catch. First down. Now we run the sprint draw again. There's Elgin running the ball. Get some yardage. Boy, this was a close play here. I don't believe Andy got it in. It was Billy Moody. I think that was probably Andy's fault on that play. Here we run a bootleg with the tight end for a touchdown. That's Lee Butler, another redshirt freshman. Going to be around here for a long time.
That's great.
Lee's got a chance to be a heck of a football player. Good athlete. He played quarterback when he first came here, and we've moved him to a tight end. Now he's starting to lift those weights and grow up. He's getting to the point where now he's got a mustache. When he gets where he's getting where he's a man. Here they run a little counter play. And it's a big play right here. We hold them, and they kick a field goal. Now then they go up.
Barely, too.
He just did make it. And they go up 17-14, but had 5:22 left, and I thought we were moving the football quite well. And still we had a chance to maybe come down and win the ball game. Set up a screen pass here with Elgin Perkins. The line's doing a good job. Get a lot of yardage on the play.
Well,
here we come back again, running what we call the double screen. Now we throw it out to Wayne Pryor. Look at Wayne running that football on the screen.
Good blocking in there, too.
Sure did. Makes a big play. Moving ball right down the field. Here we throw a little screen out here. Once again, to Wayne Price. Boy, does he make a great run here. Great effort to get about 2 yards, because you see there it was a third and about 3. Here it is, 4th down, sprint out. Defensive back just makes a great play. You know, it could possibly be called interference.
That was close. It was close.
And they run a sweep here. And as you see, we're calling timeout, using up all of our timeouts. And run a little draw play. We stop them short here, call another timeout. And then we hold them here on a 3rd down situation. This is it. 4th down. Marlon Brown, you see there, drops the punter. And the bad thing about it, here we have a good return. We're in great field position. Still got a chance to win the football game. And
this
but
is
we
a
had
judgment. This is judgment call. We'll slow this down, Coach. And look at this. All right, the defender tackles a guy, flips him in the air, and he comes in on the kicker. Now, is that a judgment call, or?
Yes, it's a judgment call. You know, if the official feels that, you know, if the blocker knocks him into the kicker, then it's not roughing. But on that situation, he probably felt that he was in the air and going after the ball, and his momentum really carried him into the punter.
Well, it looked to me like a professional wrestler flipping somebody over into him, but that's just my opinion. And of course, I realize that the game did not hinge on that one way or the other, but nevertheless, we were in good field position, and we could have come back possibly.
That's correct. And you know, I have to give Marlon Brown credit. He was trying to win the ball game. He was going after the punt, and he was trying to win the ball game.
Well, he played a great game, and we'll be back in just a moment.
The buzz around Cheers is that Sam has some big competition.
But he's just a man, like any other man we'd meet in Greek mythology.
Would you believe it's Sam's own brother?